Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Good evening, and welcome to our newest episode of our homebrew D&D campaign, The Chronicles of Iridica. We are now on episode 42. It is officially the meaning of life, and excited to be back after skipping a session for UK Games Expo. I've got a few announcements to get through, so we're going to dive on in, get through them as quick as we can before we get started. Starting, as always, with our love for all things Game Tea. Game Tea are a company that make absolutely beautiful artisanal D&D and other TTRPG accessories. We've actually got Lee and Sarah both modelling two of their T-shirts at the moment. They do T-shirts, hats, pin badges, dice trays, leather goods, all sorts of absolutely astonishingly beautiful things. I have some of their dice on my DM screen ready to roll. I actually have three. I actually have three sets of their dice out here at the moment, which are yay. And if you go to gametea.co.uk/Iridica or use the code Iridica at checkout, you can snag yourself a nice little 5% off. So go treat yourself to something nice. Father's Day's coming up. Treat your father to something nice. Or, don't, and we'll just silently judge you. And we also, as always, give our thanks to tabletopaudio.com for being the providers of our background ambience. They have a wide library of different background sound effects and musics for all sorts of different fantasy, historical, sci-fi, all kinds of horror, all sorts of wonderful, wonderful settings. So if you need to elevate your game with some background music, go and give them some love. Now, this I am very, very excited to show off. So for those of you who have been watching for some time, you'll know that we have got a wonderful array of artwork from the incredible Furball Serena Agatha, and we have now got a custom bust based on one of Agatha's pieces, the artwork of the one and only Nefestra. And here she is by the Cultured Sculptress on Instagram. Look at her. Look at her. I'm gesturing towards my screen as if that does anything. But it's an absolutely gorgeous bust. It's captured Agatha's rendition of Nefestra in such beautiful, incredible detail. I have painted one up. I'm just waiting for a plinth to mount it on so I can show off the paint job on that. But she has done such an incredible job. So go show both of them some love, Furball Serena and the Cultured Sculptress on Instagram. So amazing, amazing. She is beautiful. And now we have an announcement from Sarah.
Go. I'm writing it. Oh God. Okay. As some of you know, especially those who are sugar cubes from Josephine's chat, I make ponies. I make artisan sort of caricature ponies of film characters, D&D characters, Vampire the Masquerade characters, and I have decided, after many years of not, to open commissions. So we have these two little babies. And so I have commissions open on my Instagram page, which is ponyfeathers7 on Instagram. And yeah, so if you want a pony of D&D character, a film character you like, I'm dying to make a Xena pony that I might just make for the fun of it, then check them out, have a look at my gallery and see if it's something you might be interested in, and tell your friends. Yay. Okay, I'm done.
And, pop a link to your Instagram in the Discord as well. And yeah, if anybody's interested, to our Discord, there'll be a link to Sarah's Instagram pony page in there. So yay! And one last announcement. For those who do follow us on the Discord, you may or may not be aware that at Games Expo, I had the absolute privilege of running a one-shot from Roleplay Press's One Shot Wonders on their stand for them. It was absolutely wonderful. And off the back of that, on the 25th, that is currently scheduled for, the Friday, I am going to be on a stream with them on their channel called GM's Lunch and Learn. It's not associated with us. It's not a hey, we're getting the Chronicles of Iridica DM. It's we're getting that weird asshole who posts lots of pictures of his rats in our Discord. thing. But basically, they want to be running once a month a little stream where people from the community just kind of ask questions for DMs, tips and advice and whatnot. And I get to be the guinea pig for the first one. So if you're not already following Roll and Play Press on Twitch, give them a follow, and hopefully you'll see this ugly mug with them on Friday the 25th. So, yay. And with all that said, finally, if you enjoy the shenanigans and you want to keep up, please like, follow, subscribe. The link is appropriate. It all helps the channel. It makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
I don't know how to post this.
So, last session, at long last, in the Crimson Eclipse Vault, at the heart of Nixenthra, the party faced off against Chapter Master Casimir and the Scholar, sealing themselves inside the vault to protect against the Shadow Guard. The group were able to overcome the servants of the Veil Weaver, finding a new coin of wonder on the Scholar's body. Investigating the locked safe near the rear of the vault, the party were able to figure out the trick to the arcane lock, finding within a tome containing the names of all of the Crimson Eclipse operatives, past and present. With the salvage contracts in hand, the party reopened the vault and began to flee the tower, deftly avoiding the attacks from the converging Shadow Guard. As they prepared to descend from the upper floor, Sparrow threw the Tome of Names into the pit of infernal flames below, destroying the book and causing the Veil Weaver's elite guard to dissipate like wisps of smoke. Not wishing to pause their escape, the party continued to flee back to the portal, while in the city outside, the populace began to storm the tower, finally seeing an opportunity to end the Veil Weaver's reign. En route to the portal, the sounds of revolution grew louder, and balls of flame could be seen converging on the peak of Nixenthra from one of the fire-wreathed palaces in the skies above. The party reunited with the orphaned elf girl, inviting her to join them back on the material plane and bestowing upon her the name Thea after Erebus's mother. Not awkward at all. Returning to Iridica, they found the curing cup to be empty, taking it upon themselves to make a mild application of arson before heading back to the ship, where Rohisia brought news of two new additions to the crew. The owner of the Ember Veil, Dia, she made an appearance on the deck, revealing her true form as an archdevil. She thanked the party for their role in dethroning the Veil Weaver, her father, and provided Leftfield with evidence of the Iron Bastion's involvement in the destruction of their homeland. As Leftfield opened up to the rest of the group about their intentions with the Iron Bastion, the party toasted to found family and prepared for the next leg of their journey and another coin lying in wait at Skyhaven. And so late in the evening, in the captain's cabin, as everyone sits and toasts, drink in hand, we pick back up with our intrepid crew. What are we doing?
So you've finally decided to be friends with us, haven't you?
Friends may be a strong term.
So I feel, since we're friends, perhaps this would suit you better than me. I'm giving them the coin of horrors.
Okay. Your talk is going crazy at the moment because there is a coin out of the bag of holding.
Yep. Yeah, you can hear it like buzzing and she's going, mm-hmm. Could you
Yeah, it's like a coin on. It's like a phone on silent mode.
It's funny for about 5 minutes. So could you, I don't know, we'll figure something out with that. Here we are. That's what's causing all of the fuss. And there's another that I know of, at least.
And that I know of.
Then perhaps we should have more of a conversation about that then. Erebus, do you happen to also?
Not really, just a vague. I know there was one in, it was Ambassade, I think it was. Or the
Imbecile.
yeah, I think it was Ambassade.
Sparrow's going to cross to her desk and just spread out the map that she got from Nefestra.
Yep.
And she's going to like scoot the little ship to Skyhaven. We met at the beginning of all this, probably our second real voyage. We met a woman who we took a job from. She had a little brass sparrow that flew around. The riddle we got from Valerian, she said something of my namesake. If it isn't that little brass sparrow, then... But Skyhaven's an easy one, I hope. It's on our way, with brief stop in Valora's Reach, if anyone's got no objections. What about you? Do you feel comfortable sharing, or would you rather keep hold of what you know? I wouldn't begrudge you if you did.
Well, we're allies now, are we not?
We are, but that doesn't mean I'm owed any of your secrets.
And you have given me a coin.
I have.
Knowing what my ambitions are, Captain, where they lie.
I do,
I
but
take it as a mark of your approval, then.
I have no love for the Iron Bastion. Partly because of what you did when you first came onto my ship. Also partly because of the stories I've heard about them. I'm a druid. We have conflicting agendas, you might say. And I worry that if we are about to bring the world together, as it were, that the Iron Bastion may be the only people prepared for a world of a large landmass, and may have the means to make this world something I would not be comfortable with. I don't know.
Exactly why I should be leading it.
That's another thing. Do you want to rule or lead? So it can be different things.
What do you think, Mr. Erebus? What suits me better?
Problem with being at the top, somebody always wants to knock you off.
Yes. The problem the current rulers of the Iron Bastion will find that they have from me very, very shortly, but there are hindrances. Mr. Flynn, did you have something to say?
All I know is that a leader tells people what to do, and a ruler is used to measure things.
Oh, Flynn, finish your whiskey, sweetheart.
Okay,
Okay. He's
it's
not.
very good.
You're not wrong
There was anyway.
on some parts of that, Flynn. But a leader is very different to a ruler. A ruler is, we've got a king, Flynn, Coral Kingdoms. We've got a king, we've got a queen. They are...
I thought we had an empress.
One or the other.
No, I don't. I'm not from the Coral Kingdoms.
No, you are from... Yes, Flynn. Well, depending on what Nefestra says, I'm not entirely sure where you're from now, Flynn. But leaders and rulers, kings and queens versus captains of a ship. There we are. Captain of a ship, Flynn, utilizes everyone on the ship. They are less important than everyone on the ship. They're a figurehead, they're a guide, they have final say, but only after everyone's opinion is made. Do you understand that, Flynn?
Yeah.
Ruler. Dictator.
Oh, I like taters.
I don't like a dictator, Flynn. They're not nice. It's like the name suggests. Separated off, the first part, the dick part. Nobody likes that. So,
That's not what Lyra said.
people will always have their erroneous preferences there, Flynn. But a dictator is someone who selfishly rules based on an image they have in their head of their own supremacy. They kill for it. They torture for it. They will burn the world down to see a pretty picture of themselves or a statue made of gold. That is not what we want.
No, that's a very inefficient material to build statues out of.
So which will you be?
I suppose that depends on the influence of my friends and colleagues. My new allies. Perhaps if you set a good example, I might follow it, Captain.
Maybe
no,
we should rephrase the question. Do you want to be loved or hated?
That's not a question you ask someone who's going to lead. You don't need to be loved. You don't need to be hated. You need to do what you have to do.
Yeah,
Erebus.
people are far more likely to love a leader than somebody who rules.
You're not going to be loved by him.
Oh no.
And there's no point in trying. And if you spend your life trying, well, that's a problem. Leftfield here doesn't want to be loved, I imagine. Respected, perhaps. Loved, maybe a bonus.
My current ambition is to render the upper echelons of the Iron Bastion's leadership ineffective. What comes after, well, perhaps I haven't thought that far ahead. But if you're wondering whether it will be me personally acting as ruler, well, why bother? I don't enjoy the spotlight. I prefer the shadows, and true power rarely lets itself be seen. Perhaps one of you would volunteer to be puppeted.
Here is the pertinent question then. Why?
What am I supposed to do, Captain?
Well, you seemed devout when you first came aboard this ship.
Of
You
course.
named your alter ego for iron. You revel in iron.
What was I to do, Captain? Confess everything? Would you recommend it?
I would, actually.
No.
We have said so many times if you'd come aboard my ship with honesty, how much easier this would have been, how much less trauma
You would
I
have
have to
thought
have.
me completely mad, as would Mr. Erebus, and you would have thought my ambitions hollow. But now I have proven that there is steel in Leftfield. There is an iron will inside and out.
But again, why? Why rule? You have left that place.
Yes.
There are easier things to do. Free an outpost, for example, a settlement. There are islands that they own that they are exploiting that could be very easily liberated, if you like. There are so many things you could do. So why the Bastion as a whole? Why the highest levels?
You think, Captain, that I hate the Iron Bastion. I do not. The Iron Bastion raised me. But impurities in iron will weaken it eventually. There is rust. And I seek to remove it. And what would you have me do? Not seek revenge? Cry myself to sleep each night? No. My cause is worthy, and it burns.
Revenge. Now that's interesting. We've not spoken of anything that you need. What have they done to slight you?
If it's vengeance you seek, I will be on the same page. I will happily help you avenge those who wronged you.
There's another problem. Leaping forward to promise things when you don't know what they are.
I accept your promise, Mr.
Here,
Erebus.
I wasn't finished. If you help me seek mine, and not just with my old mentor, but those who issued who put out the contract for my parents' death.
You have
The
my word, Mr. Erebus. This is, after all, my plan that we are following. Let us get them together. The fall of that family will tie in nicely with my own ambitions.
So again,
There is one problem. I dare not name it, though. Not yet. Dare not name him.
we also have another elephant aboard my ship, if you will. My cook is not to be tampered with. I know you have issues with him. I know why. To a certain extent, my knowledge of Felon is limited because his knowledge of himself is limited. He, according to Fey magic in its reveal, the worst thing he ever did was be the ruthless forge master of the Iron Bastion I saw it written in notes I shouldn't have seen. No one else aboard this ship knows, except Erebus, because he saw the same things. And now Flynn. Flynn, sweetheart, not to be mentioned. Are you okay? Have another whiskey, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay. So,
When I saw him first, I was struck by cold terror. There was few more barbarous than your fellow, even by the standards of the Iron Bastion. But it is a mercy that has been given to him that he does not remember himself. However, others will remember him. He should be kept out of their line of sight.
he does rarely leave the ship. Except he has his duties, he goes wherever, but I kind of picture it. He walks around the ship naked, for fuck's sake. He fancies a stroll in the middle of the night. Everything's just sort of swinging out there. He doesn't give a shit. He licked something off the side of the ship that we found after we've gone through this really weird looking cloud. And the man is
Captain, when I tell you, I was terrified. Believe me.
Doesn't sound like he's anywhere near the same angles before, so that is probably a blessing.
Can I do an insight check into Leftfield, please?
Yeah. Leftfield, make a perception or persuasion, depending on which it is.
What's a 12 from me?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be high from me.
I feel like Leftfield's got like a +12 modifier. or
I
something at this
do
point.
not expect to make
It's
this
like,
check.
it's like anything but a nat one.
It's 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leftfield, as always, impossible to get a read on.
I mean, I'll avoid the mystery meat of the day and I encourage everyone aboard to do the same. But he seems like a good man. Now, if you tell me that he is a ruthless murderer from the past and is wanted in the Iron Bastion, maybe several places for brutality, I will believe you and I will add it to the growing fucking list of places on the map we cannot go to safeguard me and my crew.
Oh, he is wanted by the Iron Bastion, but not in order to punish him, I have no doubt.
Well then, can I have your word that while he is living in peace aboard my ship, you will allow him to live in peace aboard my ship, even in the event that you achieve this grand ambition? He lives the life he wants to live.
Allow me to make this promise, Captain. I will not punish felon for crimes that he cannot remember, for savagery that he does not recollect. But if these things come back to him, he will be a different man entirely. A dangerous man. A man to be feared. And at that point, I will strike him down. If I can. There is no guarantee.
Then allow me the grace of a conversation before you brutally murder him, without me maybe knowing that has occurred. He is beloved by the people on this ship, myself included. He has been aboard this ship since before I was. He is a valued member of my crew. And if we are discussing the nature and the soul of an individual, his seems unsullied, clean. If he has a soul that is turned to that kind of violence, then surely I would have seen some of it by now.
A taste for violence.
He has none. He's as gentle a soul as you'll ever see. He might have some unusual tastes in terms of trying things, but I've known more than a few who enjoy the pleasures of life in every form they can find them. He likes his food. That's all. That isn't a crime.
Could I do a history check on what I know about the previous felon?
Yeah, make
Accurate assessment.
make a history check.
rather
How
than
cannibalistic was
my
he?
deranged imagining might overstep the mark.
How do you read those?
With the greatest difficulty.
Wait, what?
It's a 19.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Sorry,
it's a 20. I was like, what?
sorry. From my angle, that just looks like a sphere, and I was like, "What on earth is that?"
Yeah, awesome, nice.
Really good, I think. Would roll really well for Iridica. 23.
Ooh.
23.
Oh, Leftfield knows.
Too much.
Mm.
Too much trauma.
Right, bear with me a second.
This is going to be a Sarah Lee. Leave the room.
Well, that depends on if this is something that Leftfield is going to share.
I think so. I think
Okie doke.
we're in the mood for disclosure.
Okay. I was going to cut up my brother.
I have my arrogance.
These ratty little tiefling horns.
Yes.
Okay. So, with that, I'll give you basically a recap of what I originally gave you about Felon because that was a year ago now. Plus, with that, I'll embellish a little further. So you know that Felon Rolvia held the rank of Forge Master in the Iron Bastion. Basically, the roles of the Forge Masters, and there are very few of them, they are basically they are the absolute kind of peak of the smithing caste in the Iron Bastion. And they are basically put in charge of colossal salvage vessels, which basically patrol the seas, salvage, basically dredging up anything that they can from wreckage of ships and things like that that have fallen from the sky. They are not unknown to basically blast other ships out of the water in order to turn them into salvage, and basically they are large floating forgeries that forgeries. No.
Smithies?
Forges?
Yeah, smithies sort of. Yeah, they basically as they salvage, they forge what they find into weapons on board the ships. So that basically when they make dock in the Iron Bastion, they return with stockpiles of new arms and armor. They are renowned in general for being quite ruthless taskmasters. They will basically work their crews to the bone. Usually, what people who sort of stoke the boiler rooms are convicted criminals and conscripts, basically slave labor, who will be worked to death, thrown overboard, and worked some more, basically. And out of all of the Forge Masters in the Iron Bastion, Felon had the reputation for being the worst. He was the one who you never wanted to be assigned to. And he was in command of a ship called the Tides Anvil up until 6 years ago when he attempted to take his ship in beyond the fogs that surround the Whispering Expanse. And his first mate led a mutiny, struck him over the head, threw him overboard, and was executed on her return to the Iron Bastion for the mutiny. But Felon himself is renowned for quickly rising through the ranks. He has been known to, on particularly long voyages when supplies were running low, those who died in the bowels of the ship were distributed amongst the crew to prolong rations. Yes, he is.
Okay.
He is pretty much the worst of the worst.
Sure.
And so you see, Captain, old habits die hard, not as hard as the slaves aboard the Tides Anvil, but
That man is dead.
no.
Yes. That man is dead. The man in the kitchens of this ship is new.
Yes.
He is happy. He is innocent.
I agree he has been given a second chance. By what intervention? I do not know.
I mean, a swift, blow to the skull will do that to you.
My fear is that man dead or dormant?
Dead. We can make sure.
I thought you didn't want to kill Fallon.
Not everything needs to be solved by murder. Azan has assured me that
And so I should put that on like a hat or something.
t-shirts are always good fun.
What's a t-shirt?
Okay. Waistcoat, we can embroider it, Flynn. It'll be fine. If it'll put your mind at rest, we can have a conversation with Azan. She's been dealing with his memory loss. She's been counseling him through it. If there is any danger that he will regain the personality or the memories of the man he used to be, she will let us know. We can assess the risk. Or we bargain. And we make sure that man is locked away. We can actually, it's a crazy idea, but we can ask Fallon. He's been very open about the fact he can't remember his past life. He's been very open about that it doesn't bother him. We could settle him. He's been dying to make a deal with Nefastra. We could literally walk him through that door and say, Fallon, I will lend you whatever you need if you want to be Fallon the cook for the rest of your life.
I strongly advise you, Captain, that you do not make any hints to Fallon of his past life. Who knows what dormant and angry being might be awoken if a thread can be pulled.
It might even go the other way. As you say, if they're unpulled, it might actually make him undone. He might remember all of it and then be horrified at himself and
I wouldn't wish that on him.
I suggest we keep a pact of silence.
he might hate of what he used to be,
It is possible.
I imagine he would. If you didn't remember it and you were told that you were someone like that.
But is it right to hold that information from him?
Yes, it is. You can argue he has a right to know himself, but we could also argue that we have a right to safety aboard this ship and that his life is forfeit if he remembers and he wants to be that man again. That is not in question. Then Leftfield,
Yes, my captain.
perhaps he should refrain from asking for Iron Bastion whiskey from the man in the meanwhile. No connection to his home, no mention of something that might trigger past
My
remembrances.
little way of performing a small test, but there was no recognition in the man's eyes. I looked therein.
And I trust that nothing aboard my ship is about to change more than it already has.
I mean,
There is just one concern.
have you
Our path towards the coin that lies in Chainhold will take us deep into the Iron Bastion's territory, into an island claimed by them.
And this is
It
the
is
coin
possible that on seeing such sights, Felon might recall a part of himself.
have you done detect thoughts on him?
Yes. Nothing so far, but
Maybe
Nothing.
presented with the sound of the anvil, the feeling of the fires and the forges. Who knows what might stir?
It's easy enough to confine a man to quarters. When you already thoughts, what do you think you taste like? Because he thought I'd taste like dolphin, and I can't remember what he thought you'd taste like. But
I think it was goat.
oh, was it goat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
That was goat. Oh, what did you think you taste like? I'm curious.
I don't think Leftfield was on board the ship at that point.
No, but if you've used detect thoughts on him.
Captain, I know that you jest, but real people would evaluate.
All right, yes, it does seem a little bit insensitive of me now that I think about it. So chain hold. Let's see the immediate problem. The coins, the end of the world, the preventing it, the causing it, all of the in-between. Skyhaven. Chain hold. I'd get the map up, but it's inside the table.
Yeah, I was actually waiting until we got to the point that I could pause for a second, and I was just going to put the break screen on for a minute while we
Yeah. Okay, we don't have
unveil
to
the
look
map.
at it right now because we know where we're heading first. But so, what do you know anything else about the coin? Do you know any of the details? Why there?
Only the riddle that was answered by myself. No other hint. I do not know where it might lie, only that it is probably there. I-
Well, the one that you got, that was the Sunken Collective that that's related to.
Right.
Which one was the? Okay, so it's in the Sunken Collective. Wait, is chain hold where it? I'm confused now. Hold on. Above table then. Do we know what
Hang
coins
on.
in? Do we know? Because we might have figured out another riddle then as well.
Seeing as I've kind of derailed it anyway, I'll pause for a second. I'll pop us onto the break screen quickly so we can reveal, so we can basically pop the top of the table and get the world map out. So we'll be back in just one moment.
Do we need
Okay, and we're back in the room.
Okay. Sorry, gang. Sometimes we have to look at the real map and see how long real things take. And
Yeah, it's a lovely map.
it's a beautiful map.
It is a nice
It's
map.
great. So where is Chainhold?
And Chainhold did not exist when this map was made, but it is now. Can you drag the map slightly? I know there's not much space, but slightly towards you because I can't see.
Oh.
There we go. Basically, where that island is,
Oh.
that is now Chainhold.
So if we're going around in a globe kind of way, is it? Oh, would I be going up? Would be going up and across, wouldn't I? We'll figure that out. We don't need to know that yet. I have another voyage. It's fine. All right. While I'm looking at the map, can Sparrow look for the little dot of where you need to be dot?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Did I aid in that?
No, because it is only visible to Sparrow because it's her map.
Ooh. Investigation?
Mhm.
20. Dirty 20.
30-20. Okay.
Where am I supposed to be?
There is a little red dot that you do spot after perusing the map for a few moments. It seems to be a little ways verdant wood of Skyhaven.
Really? Can I think of, do I know anything about that area?
It is just like on the map. It's like half an inch from Skyhaven, just open skies, open ocean.
Okay, so if we're heading that way, then she's satisfied that, yeah, okay, I know I'm going where I need to be. So, current plan, unless anyone has any objections at all. We have the gala. We have the evidence for the gala. We have a while yet, I believe, 3 weeks left until the gala. Still a month.
Mhm.
I don't know. This is why I put these things in Discord so
Yeah,
that you
I
can
know.
look at them
I
yourselves.
think it's still a month. I think we're still a month away.
Mhm.
We have a month until the gala, so we know where there are 2 coins. The easiest, the quickest, the one we can get to and do multiple things at once is the one in Skyhaven. Valora's Reach is where my beloved brother's Lady Love happens to be. Stronghold of the Sky Knights, but also there is a Sky Knight there who apparently is an expert on the Sundering. I would like to meet with her. I would like to talk to her. I want to understand more about this. The coins. Valerian. I don't trust Valerian's motives. I don't want her voice to be the only one calling to do this. If we are going to cause another sundering or a binding of sorts and bring the worlds together, then we may not survive that. The land masses will collide, people will die. If that is to save some over total annihilation, I'm okay with that. If that is our only real option. And as far as I know, the only other person who knows enough about this to ask and maybe contest Valerian's view is this Sky Knight. So Valora's Reach, 7 days. Beyond that, Skyhaven is a lovely little 3-day hop and a jump. We get a coin. That is 7 to my reckoning. That's not bad. And then we go to a party. We make nice. We meet the people who murdered my uncle.
And kill them.
No. There's subtlety here, we bring them down. But they are also the people who are involved in the sundering. They killed my uncle for this gem. They wanted the gem because it is a piece of the Codex of Creation, the same as the coins. Likely, they'll have coins of their own. Or know where some are. They are our competition. They are our threat. They are our direct enemy in everything we are trying to achieve. So this party, whether we bring them down or not, is a beginning to meet and look into the faces of the people who might be standing between us and the end of the world. Also funding the Iron Bastion, if so. Because the cultists we found in the Iron Bastion strongbox. So, corruption, connections, oh, so much scandal. I was quite looking forward to the party, if I'm honest.
Do I still have to dance?
Yes. You might want to start thinking about who you're going to take. You have 7 days to ponder it. I don't think you need to lock down a partner until at least Skyhaven. Maybe you find a pretty lass. Vasarma will be meeting us for the party. I do not say that in expectation that she will be the pretty lass you find. The girl doesn't know you. But we have an attractive crew.
Maybe we should ask Cecina.
Sparrow's going to ignore him. But Flynn, you're going to be dressed in pretty for your lady.
Oh, yes.
Silver and
Silver and blue,
right. Silver and blue.
just like the sun.
No, but maybe in the last few seconds. All right, Flynn.
The sun we saw in the fight, well, was not like that.
The boy needs a good night's sleep, is all I'm saying. Okay. So we have an attractive crew. Feel free to ask around, get yourselves a date. Make merry, I don't know, just do not make my crew a den of exes because I'm already tired of that on my end. However, I do expect you all to dress pretty. Because you're representing my ship, my brother, my sister-in-law, as and when she's made such. Bright and shiny Erebus. Suit, tie, maybe a little bow tie. Cape. I'll throw you a tailor the minute we get to Skyrain, don't worry. I've got plans of my own.
Okay.
Do you know how to conduct yourself at a gala, Leftfield?
Of course, Captain. Well, I've studied books on the matter.
I have books.
My actual attendance of such events is, well, there isn't much cause for type of celebration, the Iron Bastion, but as an intelligencer, one hopes to be invited to parties.
Have you ever done that thing where you had to like dance with an enemy and you had like a rose in your mouth and you had to pass it to the other person?
Oh, is this
We read about that in a book.
This book you've read it in. Can I
Yes.
borrow it?
Yes, it's called Intelligencer of the Heart.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I the only fucking person aboard this ship who doesn't read these smut books?
Probably.
Well, I'm never going to fucking read them now because, you know, now there's peer pressure and I am not one for that. So, I don't know, you'll need actual sex lives. Do you want to, like, you know, when we get to a Valora's
I
Reach?
tried that and it nearly killed me.
I mean, she didn't try to kill you.
I'm going to bed.
What? All right, Flynn. Look, if you all need that sort of thing, when we get to Valora's Reach, I will point you all in the direction of a brothel. You can sow your wild oats. You can
Oh, there
get your
aren't any
jollies.
there.
What? Oh, well, that's fucking
I think he's
disappointing.
been holding out on us.
I think he doesn't know what a
He knows.
brothel is.
He knows more than he. He lets on.
No, don't question him about it because Lyra doesn't need that her entire relationship aired out. I already know too much. I see too much in my mind because he's told me way too much.
Well, I, for one, wish you both the best of luck in your search for a brothel. Good night. I'm going to depart for my cabin.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it is about sort of 10 p.m. So,
Yeah. All right. I need to meet the new crew and brief. I need to get a brief for Rohija. So, Erebus, if you want to go,
I'll go.
Erebus,
Yes.
just because she got away does not mean she didn't suffer.
She didn't suffer enough.
She suffered a lot, Erebus.
She didn't suffer enough. I was under her tutelage, if you like, for, was it about 9 years? Nearly every single day for years. She'll beat me, put me up, if I put one foot out of place. That was it. I was bled. I bled.
I've seen the scars.
Sorry.
Meet a friend of Leftfield. The beginnings are there. It seems to me the two of you have similar lives parallel.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that.
You cannot talk to me about these things. I don't understand. I can't. Rosanes is there for you. As terrifying as it is, Leftfield is there for you. And I'm loath to let the two of you go at that because, you know, the two of you, when you get into a torture room, seems to escalate quite a lot. Just, it might be good for you both. You're not alone anymore, Erebus.
I think one of the things I hate, and it's not about Leftfield, is that sometimes when I look at us, almost see a reflection of myself, and that's what I hate.
Then you need to stop hating yourself. You are what you were raised to be. You are what you were made to be. This is the point now where you get to choose who you want to be. You can be twisted by revenge, or you can do what you have been doing. Do what you were supposed to do. Do what I fucking believed you were here to do the day I met you. Make a life aboard a ship. Be an honest Skyfarer. Be a brother to me and my brother. Be part of my crew. Be part of this family. You keep looking out at someone who is living their lives in the world, suffering or no, then your life means nothing. They don't deserve you giving up your life, obsessing about them. The best revenge you have is forgetting them. You might want them to suffer, they have. You might want to kill them, they will die. Your hand or no, you may know it, you may never know it. If you spend every waking moment and every night thinking about them, then they've won. Good night, Erebus. I have work to do.
He'll sit there for just a couple of minutes reflecting on that, and then he'll leave and go back to his cabin.
Left field.
Mm.
Before we departed to the cure and cut and the infernal abyss, try not to read into this too much, but had Leftfield set up any kind of security measures on their cabin door, like alarms or perhaps anything like that?
I'm just going to roll for that because I didn't think, but I'm not Leftfield. Leftfield is an intelligencer with a long history. So if we were above a 10, they did, and that is a 16. So yeah, there would be some sort of security measure. Maybe it's just something as simple as threading a small string where it can't be easily seen,
Or like
and
a
then
hair across the
a
door.
hair, something like that, just an indication of whether it's
Okay.
been opened or not.
Okay.
I assume it's got a lock.
The cabin doors actually don't. They're very kind of before Sparrow basically had the cabins built on the lower deck. There weren't actually cabins. It was just people
It
had
was
hammocks with sort of
curtains.
curtain dividers.
Mhm.
So it's a very recent thing that doors have been physically put up, but they don't have locks. They're just you can pull them closed basically. Okay, as you return to your cabin, you do notice that that piece of string or hair or whatever you chose is no longer there.
And judging by this, by what I know of the ship's routines, does this strike me as being unusual? Or is this simply a mundane act of cleaning or freshening or changing the
Uh,
bed linen?
the ship doesn't have, to all intents and purposes, like a dedicated housekeeper. So everyone's kind of it's taken taken upon themselves to keep their own sort of space clean, tidy as they so wish. So there is no reason that someone should have been in your cabin.
That is suspicious.
Hmm.
In that case, I am going to enter, but in a state of alertness.
Okay. As you creak the door open and slowly peer your head around, the entire cabin seems to be as you left it, with one exception that on a small side table there are two small glass bottles, one of a sort of pink shimmery liquid and the other of a blue shimmery liquid, with a small piece of parchment set on the bench next to them. It looks as though the parchment it's kind of folded over and sealed with a wax seal, yet bizarrely enough seems to have writing on the outside rather than within.
In that case, I'm going to inspect the parchment.
Okay, yeah, you pick the parchment up. The seal on it, it seems to be stamped with the seal of the Skyfarers Guild. And that is actually what you find there.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh,
The ship is beautiful.
it's so pretty.
Mhm.
Move the wax.
Can I crack this wax, or is it plastic?
It's supposed to be crackable, but it doesn't crack particularly well. We always find that we have to tear it.
Do you want to use like the thing on the lid of your pen to like go underneath it, maybe?
I think I might need to just
Yeah, it is
hair around it,
but-
or just gently prise it.
Yeah, that's what we've always had to. It is like supposed to be letter sealing wax, but because it is such cheap stuff, it doesn't really do what it's meant to.
I feel like we
Right.
should just be able to produce a dagger or throwing knife and just be like, there you go.
You're not there.
No, I mean, really.
I'm going to ignore the writing that appears to be on the external part of the letter and open the sealed contents. Hi, bestie. I've been practicing. I have no idea what these do, but don't they look so pretty? I added some glitter for extra sparkles. Hope you're having fun. Come visit for tea sometime, Sasha. Kiss hug. Kiss hug. Smiley face.
Now I'm dreading what she tore a page out of to make that note.
So Leftfield is going to be attempting to now roll some sort of medicine check on the potions. Just to ascertain what on earth.
I love Sasha.
I will allow it.
It's not even part of it, is it?
What
on
in
earth
Iridica is going on?
is going
I-
on here?
I will allow either Arcana or Medicine check.
I'm going to medicine, actually. Do I need to roll a check for both potions individually or one check?
Let's make it for both individually, just to make it more interesting. Are you going blue first or pink?
I'll go. What colour is this dice?
Red.
See?
I know.
Completely distort it. That's the pink.
Ooh.
And blue, the closest thing we have to blue is green, so it's potion bottle out, and I don't think that really counted as a roll.
How do you read these?
It's hard.
Careful.
Okay. Right. I've got a +6 to medicine.
Okay.
So pink is going to be 24,
Okay.
and blue is going to be 19.
Nice.
Some very good rolls tonight.
You didn't say
Okay.
that loud.
So sort of with your knowledge of poisons, holding them up to the light to kind of gauge consistency, any other specks of floating materials in them besides the glitter that's been added, taking them off, sort of taking a sort of very gentle smell of them. You identify the pink one as a bottle of truth serum, a single dose.
Oh no.
Oh, love it.
And the
Thank you.
blue as a particularly potent poison known as midnight tears. I will send you the details of both of those after the game. But the midnight tears boils down to it's a very strong potion which has poison which has no effect when ingested, but unless an a neutralizing agent is used before the stroke of midnight. At midnight, it is an extremely powerful poison. So it's basically a ticking time bomb.
Oh my god. And guess which Cinderella is going to the ball.
I was just about to say, are you just going to ask? That's it now. There are a couple to the book. Yeah, that's it. Sash is taken. God damn it.
Thank you, bestie. Much appreciated. I am deeply concerned.
Well, I have to get paper from somewhere.
Is she in the room? Oh, can you imagine?
What's the
But she
paper
has
roll?
been.
What's someone's will?
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, whose? I'm not there. I don't know. I'm worried though.
Brindle Tumblestrings. Well,
I don't
do
know
we
who
know
that is.
him?
I don't know who that is.
He may be in trouble.
I may.
Poor,
Oh no.
poor bastard.
Brilliant.
He doesn't
Okay,
need it now.
wonderful.
Okay.
So the truth serum is the pink.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the blue is the midnight tears.
And she just threw
do
some
not want to
glitter.
get those
Yeah.
confused.
Oh, I love it.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, seeing as we are actually coming up to almost at the break, is there anything else that we wish to do? Like I say, it's late on in the evening. It's late on at night, actually. Is there anything else we wish to do tonight before we basically set off on the voyage tomorrow morning?
I think so. I think I'm done.
Sparrow's probably, because she's been absent from the ship, she's going to walk the ship and just check every public. She's not going to go into cabins or anything, but she's literally just going to cast her eye over the workings of the ship, see if the ship is in good repair, seeing how the construction's going on the mid-deck cabins. If she bumps into, like, say, Lexi, she'll ask if there's anything of note to report about the engine. You know, she's just going to cast in and check in on every awake person who is at their post.
I mean, like I said, at this point, it's 10 p.m. Everyone's gone to bed.
Thought so,
Yeah.
yeah. She's not going to sleep until the early hours because she only needs like the 4 hours to do. So she's actually going to settle herself at the front of the ship and do something she's not done for a while, which is start to carve. Basically, return to carving the story of the ship into the actual wood of the ship. So what she's doing is where the railings are, there's like at least like half a meter up, there is just like the wood there before you get to the open railings. She has literally been sitting and carving the story of the ship. So there is an image of Marin doing the light reading in there. There is Captain Stormwind commanding the ship. There's an image of a giant bird coming and attacking the ship. There's all of these things, and there's one crew member with the false Hydra looming behind them. And what she's going to do is, for the next 4 hours or so before she goes to bed, she is going to carve a very detailed image of her uncle and the dawn scythe. But he's looking off into the distance away from her. And that's Sparrow's evening.
Okay. Anything else for Erebus?
I think he's sort of absent-minded, like autopilot, just walking like the ship, kind of like as if he would be, being head of security, just making sure nothing's out of place, but still a little bit lost in thoughts of what his captain said to him earlier.
Okay, so as we bed down for the night, I say both of you on your sort of checks of the ship, everything is sort of spick and span. I mean, any repairs from the pirate skirmish had already been sort of patched up during the journey anyway. So yeah, the ship has been resupplied. Yeah, fully functional, basically ready to set sail in the morning. So yeah, it's 8:20, so it's a little on the early side, but it feels like this is probably the best place to take a quick break. So we're going to step away for 15 minutes, come back, and then push on to about 10:15 or so. So don't go anywhere, and we will be right back. Okay, and we are back. So we're bedded down for the night with Leftfield in possession of two new poisons rather from their newly self-described bestie.
I can only end well.
And the next morning begins. As you awake, the crew are taken to their duties, getting ready to make way, as discussed previously. Sorry, I've still got the background music going. There we go. That was just drowning out everything that I was saying. The crew are taken to their stations. Felon is going around offering cups of freshly brewed coffee to people. And amongst the familiar faces, you see Shaya is kind of skittering around the deck, finding corners where she can sort of tuck herself in out of everyone's way, just quietly observing everything that's going on. You see a scrawny-looking tiefling man, probably in his mid-20s, very kind of sickly-looking, sort of pale red skin, short, scruffy black hair, and he seems to be following Azanis around, and she seems to be giving him sort of instructions. And you see a half-orc woman, probably around about sort of early to mid-30s, about 6 foot tall, very kind of heavily muscled, sort of olive green skin, a series of tattoos down one arm.
Oh no.
And she seems to be under the instruction of Rahija, getting ready, preparing like the rigging and things like that, so to set sail.
I think when Sparrow comes out of her cabin and she kind of like, if she sort of clocks her, she's actually going to choke on her first bit of coffee. Okay. Is Rahija by the helm?
Mm-hmm. As usual.
And new recruits?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Specific duties. Are they standard deck hands? Any expertise? She looks like she's got some expertise.
Yeah, she gestures to the half orc. Says, I mean, that one's dock worker. Just she's some strength to her. Felt it would be of use. Can probably help Lexi reach some of the high shelves, things like that.
Oh, that's definitely useful.
The other one, I think he's about to drop dead. We'll see if he's still alive by the end of the first journey. He's Zani's pet project, I think.
Let's see that. So, all right, he'll bulk up as we go along. It's good food.
That one's very. She points over to like where Thea's kind of behind it now. So one's really sure. Don't know what you're going to do with her.
She'll lightly relax when we're away from this place. I think we'll all relax when we're away from this shithole,
She's
honestly.
got very small hands, maybe kind of clean inside the cannons.
She doesn't have to work for... Look, that girl is here as there was no other options. She can stay as long as she wishes to stay, if we can find her a nice family. If she wishes to stay aboard, then yes, we'll make use of her, but she is a child. She can live here, but not need to work here.
So we're an orphanage now.
For the moment. And I glance like where Erebus is, and like if Leftfield is on deck, I'm kind of going on there like, I thought we already were.
Wow.
No, fantastic. No, I've always wanted to run a daycare.
So we went to hell with Crippled, the Crimson Eclipse. We bought you back a little love child for you and whoever, I suppose. I thought it was honest, I'd at least take a shine to her, you know, maybe like look after her, I don't know. It's like you teach her to paint, I don't know. But the new crew look good. Happy with that.
Looks like they're about to die.
Are you there?
Maybe standing back, you know.
It's all right. As
Yeah,
can deal with that too.
don't let him cough on you.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I haven't had
Quarantine?
enough coffee for this yet. Oh,
Okay.
can the crew be made ready in the next few hours to head for Laura's Reach? Is my question.
Well, I mean, we're pretty much ready at the moment. We're just waiting for you to give Maddie. Wait, for Lord, I thought we were going to Skyhaven.
We are, but we're stopping off at Laura's Reach on the way.
Okay. You might need to let our lad even know that then.
Me? You're the first mate. Surely I don't have to.
Okay, I mean, I can go and tell her, but you know, if you're scared of talking to your own crew,
I'm
then
not scared of talking. I'm not scared of talking to the crew. It's we've not spoken a lot since we've not spoken much ever out, you know, alone much. And business. Business is a line that can be drawn. I can talk about business. Business is fine. Business is fine. 7 days to Sky. No, floors. Oh, fuck me. I need more coffee. Salad! So I'm going to go get some coffee.
yep, I've just put the special brew on. I
Do
thought
you
it'd
know
be
what?
nice for the new crew members.
Special brew.
Yeah, well, you said not to use it when we were at like sailing, so we're technically we're still in port at the moment. So
Are you doing this deliberately as some kind of hazing for the new crew?
well, it's very good coffee. We thought it'd be nice for them on their first morning.
Have you offered Leftfield yet?
No.
Huh. Do you know what, Fallon? If someone wants special coffee, especially the very expensive, very nice coffee that you are offering, just make sure they know that it's very expensive and very luxurious and very nice coffee. And pass, just because I've got work to be doing.
Sorry, you just said you wanted coffee. Sorry.
Not the special.
Right.
Not for me. For Leftfield. And I'll be back in a moment. And yeah, I'm gonna go sort of like side eye where he's taking his Leftfield. I'm gonna just kind of go like, go see Mary.
Leftfield, you get a. Would you like some coffee? It's very good coffee. Captain wanted me to offer it to you specifically.
Why?
She said it's very expensive, very good coffee.
And she was correct in this assumption.
Right.
I was expecting an answer. I'm going to eye the coffee somewhat suspiciously after that strange interaction.
Make a kind of check.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Oh no. I've been saving up that bad roll but just for this moment. Mm-hmm. 7.
7. It's got a very kind of strong dark roast smell to it. It does smell like very good, very expensive coffee.
Well, I suppose if I'm going to a luxurious gala, I ought to acquaint myself with the finer things in life. I'm going to drink it.
Okay, could you make a D100 roll for me, please?
Hey, I went through this. Now it's yours.
It's a 45.
45. Okay. So it is, as Fallon said, it is a very nice cup of coffee.
Mhm.
As soon as you take that first swig, you can sense there is a magical essence about it, and it's something that you are very familiar with. As for the next hour, you basically have the detect thought spell active.
Oh
Oh
no!
no! Oh no, that backfired.
Yeah.
Great.
1 hour.
That's great.
Okay, well,
With a spell save DC of 13.
mm-hmm.
Dumped
In
in a
moment,
frozen fucking lagoon.
going to be, wrestling with this new kind of uncontrolled intrusion of the thoughts of others.
What does Fallon think she tastes like? I want to know.
Fallon left.
God damn it! He's not close enough. I want to know.
Well, I now have a migraine.
You're supposed to do the opposite. Yes,
Interesting. Okay.
Sparrow's gone to Marin. I'm gonna just stop before the cabin door and go. It's just business. I'm not.
Yeah. Well, one moment.
Morning. Hi.
Okay. Morning, Captain.
Morning. So we though we're we plan on departing within the next 2 hours, Marin. So if you're prepared, if you're ready, we are slight change of plan. We're going to be diverting to Valora's Reach.
Oh, all right. I thought that we were going to Skyrain, the Skyhaven. Sorry.
Yes.
Uh,
No, Skyrain's what the Skyhaven is going to be a little bit after Valora's Reach. I have to meet someone there, and Flynn's lady love is there. Is that going to be a problem?
no, I will need to consult the chats again. But I should be ready to go into hours. Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything else you needed?
No, that's
Okay. Are you all right?
I
You seem a
am.
little jumpy.
Oh, I went to hell.
I know.
Yeah. That's entirely the reason why
Okay.
I'm going to swig my coffee and go. I'll see you in 2 hours.
Cool.
Bye. Yeah, and Sparrow's going to leave, yeah, I'm going down past all the crew quarters.
And I'm coming out of my cabin at this moment.
So what you can hear from Sparrow coming out is fucking stupid. Should have asked her to the gala, and maybe he just.
Let's go to the gala.
What? Excuse me.
Let's go to the gala.
Are you asking me who you should ask to the?
Why is it so loud in this?
It's definitely fucking quiet.
All I can hear is the twittering.
There's no birds here.
And you is so concerned. And what is this?
What is what? If you're worried about asking someone to the gala, just fucking ask.
I have a headache.
That's then goes here, silence.
Who are you asking to?
Hey.
Why should it concern me?
It does not concern you. It is very new. So I
have this unconscious reading of your cursory thoughts.
All right, so Sparrow was in a head. They said it's me to the gala. What's going on? This is there. I don't know. I think I'm fine. I don't know. This is strange. No. Oh, Mary would say no. Yes, and like it's delicious and sexy, but oh my back would ache like.
Morning, everyone.
Hi, Flynn. No, if you are nervous about asking someone to the gala, Flynn might be able to tell you. His lady love is our host. If you have a migraine, go to Ozarna's.
Were you really going to ask Marin again? After everything that happened between
I did not think you did. Yes, was.
There is no one more suitable.
I am not ready for this conversation with you in this
assaulted
in this hallway.
by what I can hear from you. Good morning, isn't it? No, it is not.
I brought you that book you asked for.
Oh, I'll read it, of course.
You actually want to be a fan of smut books?
I'm going to put it into my jacket.
Sparrow's thoughts are generally like, why do people read about it instead of just doing it? Why? I don't understand.
Not all of us have the expertise. Did I just say that?
Yeah, Sparrow's just like, are they confessing their virginity to me now? This is confusing. This is,
And Mr. Flynn, this is what you call the contents of your mind. Really?
I have a lot of thoughts.
A lot of thoughts about a lot of books.
Yeah.
Can I insight
As
check?
as you're kind of having this discussion, the door to Marin's cabin opens again, and you just kind of hear this almost hissing white noise static as the vibrant hair and dress of Sasha just kind of bounds out of Marin's cabin. Hey everyone. Hello. Sorry, I was just having like a professional discussion with. I'm a light weaver now. It is really cool. So I was just having a chat with. Anyway, I've got to get back to work. Bye. See you later.
Goodbye, bestie.
But I hope you enjoyed the bottles.
I haven't tried them yet.
Oh, I can give them. I haven't tried. I can give them a taste if you want to know what they do.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's Sparrow's spiraling hard. And she's like, Sasha, really? Sasha, if she's no light weaver, if they've got a lot in common. She says, it's none of my business now. It's just, maybe she was in there all night. Oh God, was she in there all night? She's no light weaver, they have a lot in common. Oh, is Sasha better than me? Oh God. But outwardly, Sparrow's like, look, if you need to go see Azanis, you should just go see Azanis for a headache. You're giving away a lot of personal information right now that maybe you shouldn't be. So look, if you're nervous about
You
asking,
think that I am giving away personal information?
I mean, you just told me
Captain, you have
something.
no idea.
What is with you?
May I recommend that you go and talk to someone?
I'm talking to you. What? Did you can I roll an insight check? Knowing that I sent Fallon with the coffee.
Uh,
Or
I feel like it'd be more of an arcana check than an insight check.
okay.
If you're sort of trying to establish
Natural
what is-
20.
I mean, you might not necessarily get that
Just a 20,
that the coffee has had the effects of a detect thought spell, but you can probably piece together that the coffee is connected to whatever is happening with Leftfield.
I'm gonna stop and like look you over from me and go, you had the coffee.
It was expensive.
It's very, very good coffee. I was hoping for a little more, if I'm honest. I'm like looking you over, like, no metal, no flies, no.
What are you actually thinking?
She's remembering. She's remembering talking to Marin and then suddenly being plunged into a lagoon out of nowhere. She's remembering coming back to the ship and seeing Azan is literally a ball of sunshine. Marin's entire skin made of metal, and then the rest of that thought of Marin's skin made of metal, you see way too much of Marin's skin made of metal.
You what poisoned me?
Did not poison you.
You.
Not poison you. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Look, it isn't a joke when I have to look into the contents of your gutter mind.
Wait, you can.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, then you just saw it.
And
That was a good
you-
night. It was, yeah.
Surely, Captain,
Mm-hmm.
you have professional duties to consider.
I do. I don't
Sparrow!
have to
You're not doing a very good job of it.
Well, I don't have to consider them right now.
Sparrow, I've got a problem.
Oh, there you go. Professional duties. Flynn, what can I help you with?
Flynn
As your
comes running back down from upstairs, and he's now just got vines sprouting out of his body.
That was what I was hoping for. It's something less. Now, Flynn, you know better than to drink that coffee.
Tell me, Captain, what do you really think I'll be like as a leader?
What's the DC on the save for this?
That's only for if they're trying to look deeper. There is no save against surface thoughts. I think you'll make a very good leader.
I'm going to look at him and see if that's the truth.
He believes what he's saying.
Hmm.
He's a very supportive young man, is Flynn.
The first thought before Sparrow actively tries to stop it is like she tries to reconjure the Marin stuff to kind of send you away. But the very first flashing
Some
image
coffee, Erebus.
is you sat
I'll
across
pass,
from
thanks.
them.
Tea, please.
Is you sat across from them being told that you are the new first mate. And then Sparrow is actively like metal naked Marin.
Strange thing to consider, Captain. Is that what you really want?
I
Will you
mean-
miss me when I'm gone?
Are you actively listening to what she's saying right
Yeah,
now?
well, as a normal spell, it's
Oh.
1 minute.
Mm.
This is 1 hour.
Sparrow is going to turn on a heel.
I also
and
have no
walk
real
away.
choice about.
Yeah. Sparrow is going to turn on a heel and start walking away.
I have unfortunate news. It's within 30 feet.
I know. So you've just asked, will
How
you
big's the
miss me
ship
when
again?
I
Wait,
go away?
is it blocked by like a thickness of wood? I'm just kind of thinking in terms of like ship
I think it
walls.
means to. It's got to remain in sight, isn't it?
I'll have a quick
No, I
look.
think it is like certain
Yeah.
feet of wood
One
and-
that you can see within 30 feet. of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so all you need to do is close your eyes and it's fine.
Okay.
I said, will you miss me when I'm gone?
She is walking away as fast as she can. But when you say that, there is, because it doesn't necessarily have to be words, does it? It can be like thoughts and feelings and things.
Yeah.
There is a deep, crushing, profound loneliness
Oh,
there. And then Sparrow's upstairs. Like she is up the stairs and she is gone.
yeah. Leftfield almost gives a laugh, but that laugh is actually cut short instantly by that profundity of thought, feeling, and emotion. And they're going to close their eyes, return to the cabin.
I'm going to yell down to Flynn. Tell them they're excused from their duties for the remainder of this, the duration, Flynn.
Leftfield.
What do you want? I'm reading.
The captain says that you are excused of your duties while you have a magic brain. Also, you like knowing things, don't you?
Yes.
Well, seeing as we're all good friends now, I thought you might want to borrow this. And he pulls his spell book off the pouch on his belt. Says, "You might enjoy this, I think."
What is this that you've given me,
Oh,
Mr. Flynn?
it's my book.
Another of that sort of book? Or
Make an Arcana check.
not morale officer of the heart?
Every day.
15.
With an 18, there's no like written title or anything on the spine or the front of the book. It does have assorted runes, not of any particular language, but more sort of runes of an arcane nature embossed into it. It has the feel of a very ancient, very powerful source of magic.
Can I open the book?
Yeah, you open it up. On the inside, you see there are some kind of hand-drawn scribbles, which seem to be the basis of some sort of low-level wizardry spell casting. as Flynn has been using this as his wizard's spell book.
Mhm.
But as soon as you open it, you hear a voice.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
hello,
not
you're
another
different.
one.
You're not the short one. Who are you?
Ah, really, I've had rather too many voices in my head for one day.
Oh, well, my heart weeps. Oh, wait, I don't have one. I'm a book. What do you want?
I'm not sure. To know?
Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just reel off every single thing that ever happened in the history of the world ever. No, that's fine. We've got 8 million years or whatever, haven't we? So giraffes, right? What do you know about them?
Tell me a fact about giraffes, and I'll tell you whether I know it or not.
They're tall.
And another one.
Why are their tongues black? Why? It's like they're always in their mouths. I mean, we haven't had the sun for like over 3,000 years. They haven't got to worry about sunburn. Why, even if they did, do they walk around with their tongues hanging out? They're just like, oh, I'm putting my tongue out at the sun. Just why? Is it belligerence? Are they just a little bit dim in the head? Um, it just doesn't make sense anyway, does it? So,
It wasn't a fact, it was a question. The
well,
question was,
no,
why are giraffes' tongues black?
well, no, the fact was that they were black.
Right.
Then it was me questioning the reasoning behind that.
I wouldn't worry the
Sense really,
colour
does it?
of giraffes' tongues. But is there anything useful that you can teach me? Or
Oh, so much.
anything useful that you can teach a spy?
What would you like to know?
Well, as an intelligencer, there isn't much I don't want to know. You could be a very useful asset to me, Mr. Book.
And you to me. I want a statue.
You want a
I
statue?
want a statue of me, 400 foot tall, made of solid dragon bone.
You don't want much, then. Most books cooperate. The act of learning and reading.
Yeah, well, that's why most books are stupid.
Depends what you can offer me. One would hope it would be something significant in return for a 400-foot pure dragon bow statue.
I would settle for renaming the ship after me.
And what is your name?
I am the Tome of Enlightenment. I will accept just the Enlightenment. Also, I want to be captain.
Officially.
Officially.
And in return.
And in return, I will tell you 3 things. I will let you ask 3 questions about anything, and I will give you the answers. Rowan.
Excuse me. What did you say? What did you say? Why did you say it?
Oh, nothing.
Very odd thing for a book to say.
You talk to many books.
No.
Well, how would you know what's an odd thing for a book to say then?
You have a point, and it is quite logical. 3 questions, you say, on
Mhm.
anything. And in return for being captain.
And name the ship after me. I don't care what you have to do with the other captain.
Well, Book. I agree.
Very good.
But next time, you would specify a time frame.
Oh no, captaincy first, then you get your answers.
You still haven't specified your time frame.
I've got all the time in the world. I've been around since before this place was even Silesium.
Not quite what I mean. But thank you for the offer. I do accept. We'll need a little conversation with the appropriate parties, but information is power. And power is what I seek.
And you know what they say? With great power comes being able to hit people really hard.
and poison the water wells of one's enemies.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's been very nice talking to you, Mr. Tome of Enlightenment.
Yeah, I can't say the same.
No. Rowan. Interesting. I'm going to shut the book.
All right, bye.
He didn't want much, does he?
See what Sparrow got him. There's a reason the figurehead of the ship is a book.
Ah. Nice. Am I free of the detect thoughts curse at this moment?
I mean, if you as long as you're shut in the cabin, you know, what's it going line of sight to anyone. Let's say at this point you've got like about 45 more minutes before it wears off, so you are, you can just remain in the cabin until it dissipates naturally.
Or you can have another sip of coffee. See what else happens.
It is one roll per mug.
So you just have to risk it for the first lovely sip, and then the
Yeah.
rest of it is just nice coffee. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. 3 questions about anything. Presumably they're true answers as well. What do I want to ask?
So the ship makes ready,
Mm-hmm.
and we raise your pilots away from the docks in Fata Morgana, and you begin making your way on the sort of 6-7 day voyage to Valora's Reach.
Mm-hmm.
Now, during this voyage, we will all be leveling up to level 8.
Woohoo.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be this is what you're doing on the first day of the journey, but over the course of the journey, what do each of you do to sort of facilitate your characters improving their skills?
Firstly, have we all had a long rest?
Yes.
I never assume. I
Yeah,
always
we-
ask.
Oh,
I
yes,
never
yes,
assume.
you are very much long rested.
Yay. Okay, cool.
I think Erebus, he'd be doing his rounds, making sure everything's, being a security, head of security and stuff. Being much more vigilant because of, things that have happened. At some point he'd be avoiding Thea. He would get some paint or something from somewhere if there's paint. Go down to the cargo hold and find maybe a pillar or something like a good solid bit of wood or something. Paint a silhouette sort of thing that's obviously Rishareth, and he'll be throwing daggers at it.
Okay.
It's a very healthy way to spend a voyage.
And when he's not doing that, he'd be maybe just kind of meditating, reflecting on things. Things like that.
Sparrow?
How much of the repairs how much of the secondary crew quarters have been completed at this stage? Because we started them on the way to Fata Morgana.
At this point, they're pretty much done.
They're pretty much
So-
done. Okay. So I think for the first day of the voyage, Sparrow is going to be getting to know the new.
Well, this is what are you guys doing to level up?
Oh, to level up. Okay. So Sparrow is going to study the coins because I've gone Rune Knight, and she is experimenting a little bit with the imagery and specifically if there's any sort of arcane runes and just scripts that she doesn't understand. She's going to sit and she's going to start experimenting every now and again and just seeing what happens when she takes certain aspects of the coins and carves them into things of different, say, wood, metal, clothing. She's trying to see if she can harness a little bit of that magic.
Okay. I know you did mention something else yesterday. Do you still want to go down that route?
Yeah, I'm thinking about.
Yeah, go on then.
Which one? Yeah. So I think say some point during like at some point while she's experimenting, there is going to be like a moment where you're just going to. She's going to be running out of the cabin, holding onto something that's like covered in purple flames, and she's just going to haul it off the ship and just be like, "All right, put it off." Okay, Fallon, I need supplies. I need a pack ready. I need like 3 days. I need rations for about 3 days. Azanis, I'm definitely going to need something. Healing potion, just the one should do. That'll be fine. All right, I've got to do this. And then she's going to assemble like a pack together, and she's going to be putting rations in. And she'll turn to Rahija on the helm and like on the pack. She'll be like, right, Rahija, I don't know how long this is going to take. I might be gone for a while. The ship is
You're not
yours.
going back to hell again, are you?
No. Well, a little bit. My own personal. It's nothing to do with you. So if you could take command of the ship in my absence, just I don't know. If it takes longer than 2 or 3 days, just have someone check in on me. I mean, I could have killed us both in that time. It might still happen. I don't know, but right, you're in command. Knock on the door if anything happens. If in emergencies, I am accessible. I need to stop stalling. I've got to do this. All right. She stands in front of Fallon's door, and she's going to open it.
As you open it, you see behind the desk, kind of working away at some kind of commission creation or other, the sort of draped robes and the high-backed shell of Fallon. And he turns to you.
Morning.
Fallon.
Sparrow.
Mhm.
What? Wait. I do.
So while he's greeting us,
Oh, you.
she's literally just shutting the door, making herself comfortable.
This
Drops the pack,
5
gets out a brandy,
day.
pours herself a glass, settles herself in front of him. Fallon. She's going to arrange the coins she has in front of him. You're an enchanter.
Oh,
Ooh.
And then she's going to arrange like the fire-scarred remains of her work, and like there's one that's covered in frost, and there's one that's just got little bits of smoke just falling off it onto the floor. And she's like, I would like to utilize the symbols on these coins. I would like you, as an accomplished enchanter, to teach me how to do this without blowing up myself and my fucking ship. I bought food. We have 7 days.
Okay, and for brevity's sake, Fallon kind of puts aside what he's working on, and the two of you get to work developing your understanding of runecraft.
Can we roll to see how many days she's in there?
Sure, roll a d4.
Okay. 2.
Okay. So for the next 2 days, the first of which is mostly Fallon offering to make you tea and not seeing us take no for an answer.
No, it's fine.
Just going through the different varieties.
No, I don't want any tea, Fallon. I've got booze. It's fine. I have booze.
And
You write faster than you talk, Fallon.
And Leftfield, what does Leftfield do to facilitate level 8?
Right, so you know the Twilight Endeavour does have like a main mast, doesn't it, and a mizzen mast.
Well, it has a single mast. There's one mast down the centre, and then there's the sort of
Wonderful.
dorsal.
Yeah, the
Sails.
maniard. Excellent. Well, Leftfield is going to be obviously developing their craft. One of the new spells that they are working on, mainly precipitated by this new coffee, unlocking a part of their brain hitherto unknown. They are going to approach Erebus when he is out on deck. Mr. Erebus.
I was gonna speak to you at some point anyway.
Oh, wonderful. I have something to suggest to you. I've always wondered if it would be possible for a man of your exceptional abilities to climb up that mast, walk out onto the main yard, and do a handstand. And with that, I'm going to cast Fast Friends.
Is there a save for that?
There is.
I'm assuming wisdom save.
There's a 14.
14.
Erebus was like, oh, yeah,
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
He's
That's my friend's gonna fall into the bloody abyss, isn't he?
wisdom save.
Mhm.
That's an 18.
You've never considered doing it, Mr. Erebus?
So what was the DC?
14.
Ah.
Yeah, you beat it.
Why would I?
It would be good for morale.
It would be good for morale, would it not?
I'll do this if, considering your abilities, because you can be quite stealthy and handy with a sword, I'd like to do some training.
Of course. Well, up you go.
I would like you to join me up there as well.
Well, if I join you up there, then who will be the spectator down here to deliver your applause?
There you go. We can have a little competition. See who can do a handstand the longest.
Isn't quite how I imagined this would go. But fine. I suppose that's how they level up.
So if you climb up there, if possible, Erebus would just shadow step.
There's no way there's shadows up there that you can step into.
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my! Oh, you can visit the algae while you're up there. That's nice.
Yeah, if I'm up there, if I see you, I'll be like,
Bioluminescent algae,
hello.
ball of.
There
sure.
There are also two figures comprised entirely of pure light just stood next to Flynn, both just watching.
With the algae, I'll be like, I'm sure Sparrow hasn't forgotten about you.
In that case, when we get up to the top, I am going to slap you once again on the back and say, "I bet you couldn't do a cartwheel, then, could you, Mr. Erebus?" And that will be another casting.
Oh my god!
Blowing
You're
my
just
spell slot.
Experimenting with it.
Actually,
Yeah, yes, a spell.
That's 16 total.
Silvery box.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? Oh.
No, he doesn't have silvery barbs.
Yeah, that's a 16, 13 plus 3.
The experiment's not working. I still feel like you might do a cartwheel anyway.
Do I pick up any sort of... What sort of intent can I pick up on this?
If it's a success, I know you've been charmed after an hour. I don't know you've been charmed.
Oh, if you eat it?
Yes. Consult the book.
So you said it was 14, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so I rolled a 16, so... But I'm aware of what you're trying to do.
Possibly,
I?
I haven't got the full rules written down yet.
Oh, neither do I. It's not in the player's handbook.
It's in Tasha's.
Oh, well, that's a
yeah.
Here you go.
He's got the Tasha.
Yeah.
I love how you're just experimenting your new
Yeah.
spell on Erebus. It's just like, he's fine. I'll teach,
Poor lad.
Oh, boy. Friends like Leftfield.
So as the two of you are up at the top of the mast with basically a very kind of clear view for miles in each direction, you do see probably a few hundred feet off the port bow of the ship. As the Endeavour is travelling at a decent speed, it's travelling at pretty much its top speed, and travelling in the same direction, but absolutely flying past you. You see another sky ship pass by. It's a bit smaller than the Endeavour, but a very kind of sleek, metallic silver hull. And at the bow of the ship, there is a green-skinned individual, red hair, and a kind of long coat sort of billowing in the wind. And you see she just kind of tosses a salute to you as her ship just zips past.
I missed that. I'm with Salons.
Yep.
Wait, no. Oh,
Hi.
fuck. God damn it.
Okay.
If the crewman board write that in the logs.
It's not
Yeah,
Tasha's, it's acquisitions.
Oh, okay.
I do.
I do have acquisitions over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just bring up on the library and thing.
Yeah, it's next to you, Rob. It's 2 books in.
Oh, yeah.
Acquisitions
It's
in
fine. It does appear that you do know that a charm tent was made.
Of course, that's
Unless, the spell succeeds, in which case, when the spell ends, you've been charmed. If the activity would result in certain death for the creature, the spell ends.
Yeah, that sounds like Acquisitions Incorporated.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's that
Death, is
that
it?
reeks of Omen Drop. Yeah,
You're lucky
he's
to
good.
avoid those, because that would have lasted for an hour as well.
Oh my
Could have been
God.
Leftfield's plaything there.
I think he would be smart enough to use some tie himself to there's
Yeah,
a
is
thing
he
on the map.
actually doing this then?
He'd be like, sure, he'll tie.
I could have made a comment then about boys and men.
No,
and-
it doesn't say that you're aware that there was a spell attempted to be cast on you.
So yeah, he'd make sure both of us are secured on it, just on the off chance something happened.
Mhm.
But yeah, he'll be like, okay, he'll do a handstand then.
Okay, yeah, make a graphics check.
I'm so bitter Sparrow didn't see the blade of Josh.
That's 619. No, that's a 9. So that's a 19.
Okay, yeah, it's a little bit wobbly for a moment, but as soon as you kind of find your centre of balance, yeah, you are
Uses his
handstanding.
balance.
Yeah, you are handstanding up on the up on the main sail.
He'd be like, you joining me then?
Flip! I said do a flip.
You mentioned you wanted to do some training, Mr. Fergus.
Yeah, but you said you'd
I'm gonna
do handstand with me as
cling
well.
onto the rope here and put my hand crossbow at you. Then dodge this. I'm going to release a volley.
Oh my god.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Oh, that's extreme.
Poisoned. Yeah, that's going to hit.
Yeah, my 16. That's fine. I'll use my shadowy rebuke.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
His son is like on the deck looking, for fuck's sake.
It's harmless though. It's like,
Oh yeah, it's just a piercing
it's-
bolt.
yeah.
Damage?
To be honest, I wouldn't bother rolling damage because it's a 7-day journey. You're going to be having another long rest, so
We just up there sparring,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, fine.
Live ammunition.
I'll be, yeah.
yeah. So the two of you are just at the top of the mast, just having a sort of friendly duel. Slings down at the bottom.
And at some point, I will try and do just because.
Yeah,
Well,
make
not.
another acrobatics check.
You error flitting it, like.
Oh, that wasn't in the tray, but which is a shame because that was another 9.
Maybe we try down here to avoid.
So that's just a 15.
15. From Flynn's encouragement, you do attempt a backflip. It's almost perfect, but you fail to account for one of Leftfield's bolts, which is sort of currently sticking out of your shoulder, which kind of clips the mast as you're flipping, which does just set your momentum off a little bit, but you do manage to stage a recovery. So yeah. Okay. So the first day of the journey kind of takes place. You clear the lands of the Mirage Archipelago behind you, and as you pass by, you see the vast cities give way to the illusion of barren wastelands.
Can I backtrack a bit? Sorry, I meant to do something on the first day that I forgot about. Can I have Flynn send a message, please?
Yeah.
It is actually a message to Lyra.
Okay.
So she is going to say, she's going to have Flynn send a message. Leon Turing killed by assassin, fired by Alderic Lassen. I can't pronounce things I've written down. The name you gave me, Lassen. House call for House Siam Loran. Gem not retrieved. They will keep trying. And that is the message that she has Flynn send to Lyra, just so that she's on the same page. So.
Okay.
Would there have been any response, do you think, or no?
There would have been. It would have just basically been along the lines of, noted.
Acknowledged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sorry, carry on then.
Okay. For the second day of the voyage, who would like to roll a D100 for me?
Actually, on that night,
No.
if Leftfield hadn't already got the bolt, we would like to sneak into her cabin and leave her the bolt with a little note saying you've got this.
They're such siblings.
That'll be roll.
Yeah, they are.
37.
Okay. The second day of the voyage begins. With the journey to Valora's Reach, it is one of the higher altitude island clusters of Iridica, and Iridica itself generally sits higher than the other major nations. So you are on a bit of a steep ascent, and it does start to get a little bit chillier. And throughout the day, there is actually a slight dusting of snow that falls on the top deck. Visibility does get reduced a little bit, but it does seem that you are pushing a little bit into a patch of rougher weather. The new recruits continue to sort of pick up their duties as they go, and towards the end of actually, it'll be the third day that Sparrow was out of. Yeah, because you went in on the first day. So the second day passes under this flurry of snow. We move on to the third day, and as the third day dawns, a large thunderstorm is beginning to form on the horizon.
Oh no.
For you. Sparrow, you complete your runecraft.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna like come out of the door just like 1,000 yards to her, just like thanks, Fallon. Yeah.
Oh, you are quite welcome.
I turn around.
You turn around and Fallon's form shifts into that of Nefestra. The polished trappings of the Turtle's Trove drop their glamour and become the more sort of the tatty shelves of Thrifty. Hello! It's been very difficult being very quiet for this long, I'm not going to lie. But you did really good.
What did you get out of that? You didn't just do that for free. What did you just get out of that? There was no bargain struck. There was...
Oh, it's good to keep abreast of what my investments are learning. And next time that you are using those abilities, I would like you to remember where they came from. And should you ever entertain illusions of attempting to forcibly break our little pact, remember who can take them away.
You and I both know there'll be a reckoning one day. Sasha, sweetheart.
Aye.
Lightweaver now.
Yeah, it is so cool. Do you want to see?
No.
Oh.
Sasha? Are you, Marin?
Five Weavers, yeah.
Yeah. Intimate Lightweavers is a...
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. That's, it's none of my business.
No, it's quite, it's quite new, so I thought I would go and have a chat with her and see about
Okay.
how it all works and everything. There is not a great deal of light, I'm not going to lie. I think they misrepresented a little bit when
Well,
they
there's a
came
great
up with
deal
that.
of blood and pain if you're Marin, honestly.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. But you're not, you...
No, watch! Where are we going? Where are you going? Us?
we're going to Valora's Reach.
Okay, hang on. And she just runs
Wait.
out of the door, runs to the front of the ship, and just... It's that way.
What?
Over there.
I mean, that seems to be the heading. No, but there's supposed to be, you're not gonna get anything out your back, and they're not gonna be any. No. How do you do? Well, how are you doing that?
Did you not see that?
See what?
She turns back to the front of the ship. Yeah, it's still there.
Can I do an insight check to it's bullshit?
How far away from her are you standing?
I'm going to walk closer. I'm just kind of going to turn my back on Nefestro. Just trying to get my head around what's just happened. And I'm going to just walk to stand next to her.
Okay, as you approach within about sort of 10-15 feet of her, similar to how when you saw Captain Stormwind using his light weaving, you had to be within a few feet of him to hear the same whispers that he was hearing.
Mm-hmm.
As you step almost within this aura of Sasha, in the distance, in the direction where she's seeing, you see the sky is like literally torn apart. There are beams of some kind of purplish arcane light pouring through. You see islands being torn apart and like flying up into the atmosphere. There's kind of cacophonous sounds of islands crashing together, people screaming. It's like, yeah, that's where we need to go.
Does it look like what we saw when we held the coins?
Yeah, there are similarities. And then as she lowers her hand, it just returns to the stormy horizon that you see.
What's that? What did you just do?
I'm a light weaver now.
It doesn't.
It's really cool.
You just rent a hole in all of the realms.
I didn't do that. Well, did I do that?
Did you just? I think you just did that.
Huh.
You,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
she's like looking her over, and she's just like, "You definitely just do it again. Do it again." Sasha, sweetheart. Don't tell anyone you're a light weaver, Sasha.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you like being a shop assistant, don't you, Sasha? You like the shop.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Okay, great.
I like making poisons with my bestie as well.
Who's your bestie?
Leftfield.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I have not.
Well, I
slept.
say bestie. I mean, I'm technically their apprentice, but I think we are basically best friends now.
Sasha. I'm having a morning. You scared
I
the
think they
living
are as
shit
well.
out of me. What? I'm gonna look where she's pointing.
And you look and you see kind of in the middle of the storm, there looks to be a fairly small spaceship. It's probably about half the length of the Endeavour, and probably only about sort of 8 to 10 feet across. And it is just caught in the middle of the storm. It's being whipped around. You see a lightning strike comes down and strikes the main sail, and it explodes, and this ship is just basically spinning out of control in the
Fuck
wind.
me. All right, Sasha. We're gonna talk about this. I gotta go. Yeah, and I'm just gonna run for Rahija and just.
See you later.
Rahija, we need to go. We need to render aid to that ship down there. I need to wake the fuck up and forget everything that just happened this morning. All right, all hands on deck. We've got to. We're going to aid that ship down there. They cannot. They're not going to last long. And yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, the Endeavour starts to move into the storm to aid this other ship. What is everyone doing to try and aid this rescue operation?
I think. Is there any like
What's
debris
your
flying around
what's
as
your
well,
plan?
or is it just?
There are bits broken off the ship and are just being sort of whipped around. in the
Yeah,
storm.
I'll
So the best thing
point things out to Asia just in case she misses stuff, making like
make,
clear route.
No.
make a perception check.
I see, we're making out a group challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, 16.
Okay. So as you move into the storm, yeah, Erebus takes a position with a good vantage point and using your observational skills, pointing out bits of debris that you can see to help Rahija sort of steer her way in more of a kind of clear path towards this stricken vessel. Sparrow and Leftfield, what are you guys doing?
So what did you roll? Investigation?
Perception.
I think Sparrow is going to be aiding the new crew as well, but her main thing is going to be she's going to be moving around the ship as fast as she can, up into the sails as fast as she can, sort of steadying that, making sure if any ropes come undone, she's there, she's sorting it, and I would like to roll athletics if possible.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use the new dice. Come on, new dice. I can't see what the new dice is. 13. So that's 18.
18. Okay. Yeah, so you using your kind of expertise of having spent plenty of time navigating these kind of storms, yeah, you are keeping an eye on ropes which need tightening, bringing in the sail as required, in sort of shouting to the new recruits to get them where they need to be. And yeah, the ship seems to be running like a fairly well-oiled machine at the moment. Leftfield.
Well, in that case, I'm going to press the goggles against my face, raise my umbrella. I'll go to the side of the ship, facing the stricken vessel. And I want to use my investigation skills to see what's happening on that ship, how I can direct people, calling out useful pieces of information, making observation on the crew, the other vessel on deck as well, to see what state they are in.
Yeah, go for it. Make an investigation check.
No!
Oh,
It's just as well I've got like a +9 then.
Oh, thank God.
It's 10. Can I use my bardic inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely.
2. 12. Oh, that's the best I could do, I'm afraid.
You used up all your good rolls.
Yeah, I did. 12.
Okay. And amongst all of this, Flynn is just trying to play a good song, a good sort of shanty with a beat to a rhythm for people to work to. So he's going to make a performance check. That's not terrible. It's not the best.
I imagine that's next to Leftfield. That's what Leftfield's like.
Yeah, I'm trying to quite extra.
Flynn's just there with a drum, just dum, dum.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
Singing the Weller Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So Leftfield, as you're kind of peering over the side, you do see the general shape of this ship. It's almost like sort of one of our like canal narrow boats. It seems to be entirely enclosed, very kind of long, very slender, but it's got quite a lot of sort of depth to it, or it looks like there's at least 2 sort of full height decks stretched out, and then the single mast at the top. So so from the looks of it, it doesn't look like there is anybody out on the top deck, because the top deck is kind of very limited in itself. But with that roll of 12, I would say through the sort of portholes down the side of it, you see at least 2 individuals who seem to be pretty much just getting tossed around like rag dolls inside, as this ship is just kind of doing barrel rolls and just being sort of whipped left and right in the wind.
Does it look like it's going to imminently fail?
I'd say with a 12, not imminently. No.
Is there any way we can manoeuvre alongside them, or at least close enough to try and take the worst of the wind that's maybe whipping at them as a smaller vessel, presumably maybe a lighter vessel? Can the Endeavour sort of buffet them from one side until they regain control?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you order Rahija in to sort of move as close as possible and try and pull alongside it. I'd like you to roll a D100 for me, please.
I don't like rolling. Okay. D100.
Yeah.
84.
84. No, I don't want an advert. There we go. Okay, yeah, you pull alongside it, and as you kind of pull up along the side of this ship, you can see from the way that it's being carried around, this seems to be purely a sail-powered vessel. It doesn't seem like it has got the sort of stability of an etherflux core as the Endeavour does. And as you kind of move in alongside to act as effectively a giant windbreaker, you have to kind of pull in the sails to prevent your own mast from being caught and torn off. But it does seem to be reducing the wind effect on the other ship, which begins to stabilize itself and kind of slowly right itself. You do see in a break amongst the wind and the rain, probably no more than half a mile away, there looks to be a very small kind of outcropping of floating islets. Very small, like probably no bigger than sort of 30-40 feet across each, but it looks like if you're able to tow the other ship over towards there, it will give them some respite until this storm clears.
I'm going to point that out to Rahija to start turning the ship that way. How close to the other vessel are we?
At this point, it's like you are within
30 feet?
Yes, I was going to say within like jumping distance. You are very close to, in order to basically block off the wind.
Okay. Can Sparrow just hang over the railings a bit near where? Because I'm assuming you're quite close to it. I'm going to be like just come up to you, and I'm going to be tying like a lifeline to myself, and I'm going to be gathering another one. And I'm literally going to just hold out my hand to be steadied. So if you can like steady me, I'm going to stand on the railings of the ship, and I'm going to thorn whip the other part of the rope over to their vessel,
Okay.
because thorn whip is 30 feet. So what I'm attempting to do is to get, so have rope in my hand, have the thorn whip take the rope with it. I know it's a cantrip, so whether this works or not, and have that lash onto the ship. So it's me holding the thorn whip with an extra rope to secure it.
Allow it.
Can I then possibly help you with this by using message, which is 120 feet,
Oh yeah.
to contact somebody within the other ship, relay your plan, ask them to open a porthole and maybe attempt to secure this rope as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Possibly granting you an advantage there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd have to roll. I have to roll the attack, don't I? Actually, 2d6. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say this would be more just a yeah, it would effectively be an attack. Yeah, it would be the same as a spell attack roll. So yeah.
So I've got advantage for Leftfield helping me.
Yeah. So Leftfield, you kind of send this message up to the first figure that you see, kind of in one of the portholes, and you
21.
Nice.
and you just hear a message back in what sounds to be kind of quite elderly male voice, which says, thank you very much. I told you so." And you see as this sort of grey-haired, sort of white-bearded, pale blue skin of like an older Air Genasi individual opens one of the portholes and starts kind of waving out at you. With a 21, you toss the rope over, and he does manage to kind of catch it, pull it in, and you are loosely tethered together at the moment. So
Yeah, the minute they've got it, Sparrow's going to like pull it taut and sort of drop back on the railings, and she's just going to, brace herself with her feet against the railings, just holding on
okay,
to help with the tether, and like trusting that someone else has got the other end of the rope and is lashing it around something a little bit more secure.
okie doke. Are you lashing it to anything?
But she's sort of holding it steady. She'll probably try and wrap it around the railing itself, but she's sort of like just using her body weight at the minute to like brace it as well.
Okay, make a strength check then, because athletics check. Sorry, because you are taking the entire weight of another ship. This
This was the stupid thing to do. I mean, initially, she'd have to take that anyway, wouldn't she? What's my strength for? 16.
Okay, 16. You can feel kind of as there's not a great deal of wind at the moment buffeting the other ship because of the way you've positioned. So it's not moving a great deal, but every time it does, you can sort of feel the rope sort of pulling through your hands, leaving a bit of a sort of trail of rope burn as it goes.
Can I transform into a bear with this rope in my mouth?
Sure.
And then she's literally going to use that strength of the bear to kind of like back up and like until she can get to a thing that can secure the rope against, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Make another athletics check with it as a bear.
I will be seeing this scene unfold, attempting to get the end of the rope and tether it against something substantial.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Make
that
it
kind of
with
curses.
advantage.
Oh, thank God, because that was a natural one.
This is not
5.
Okay, yeah, again, you can kind of feel the rope just kind of being pulled away between your teeth. Erebus, are you doing anything to help?
I think, yeah, I'll try and, because I guess I was much more on top thing, wasn't I? So if I can get down quick enough, try and just help with the rope, maybe get another rope to secure to tie it, if that makes sense. So tying a rope to the mast to try and tie the ropes together.
Okay, yeah. I'd say that the orc new recruit kind of comes along and helps as well. So make a
Biceps, just.
yeah.
Yep.
Or mine,
rippling. No, yours. Yeah.
Yeah, make a. I'd say because you're going straight for attaching the rope to the mast. This is going to be a dex check with advantage.
Dex with advantage. Okay.
Oh, there she is, by the way.
Awesome.
Yes, that's only an 11.
Lovely paint job.
Nice. Yep, biceps.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, with an 11, you've got the rope attached. You don't know how well that's going to hold. But yeah, again, another rope kind of gets tossed over, another window opens, things getting fastened on.
Can I see how well or what they are fastening their end to?
Not from where you are. It's basically they're basically sort of pulling the rope in through the open portholes, so it's something on the interior of their ship.
Would I be able to shadow step into where they are?
I'd allow it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do that and try and help
Okay,
on
yeah,
their
you-
end.
Bamf in, and you see inside there are 3 individuals. There is the elderly Air Genasi man. There looks to be a slightly younger Air Genasi woman, probably in her late 40s, early 50s, with a kind of strong family resemblance to the older man, and an equally old Walkish individual, all dressed very much in kind of cheap sort of labourers' clothes, and they're kind of doing their best to tie the ropes onto assorted like hooks and things like that on the interior of this kind of very cramped, like I say, narrowboat-esque ship interior. As you kind of bamf into it, the older Air Genasi goes, hello,
Yes, rope now.
yeah, yes,
Attach. As we'll do this, and obviously from the first sort of things, they are not a threat, are they?
no.
Because he's always on high alert now. That's it. He's very much.
Okay, so I would say one last with Erebus and with Erebus with the crew of this little ship on the inside, and Sparrow and Leftfield on the outside. Everybody make an athletics check for me to see if we manage to lash these 2 ships together.
So I can take the help action as a bonus action.
Okay.
It is to aid an ally in attacking a creature. Does a rope count as a creature? Well, the thing is, what I would like to do is, this loose cable end that is thrashing around the deck. I would like to try and secure it with an arrow, a bolt.
Oh,
from my
nice.
crossbow, just to give the others a chance to grasp it and secure it.
Yeah, I would allow you to make that as an attack roll then.
Cool.
11.
I'm going to use my
You said
bardic
athletic,
inspiration
yeah.
as well.
At 13.
Yes. Nice. 26.
Ooh.
Yay.
Okay, so yeah, as this rope is sort of whipping back and forth, Leftfield does manage to just about sort of level the crossbow and just perfectly pins it into the deck. Sparrow, you grab and start pulling. The orc and the orc woman and Felon kind of come over and they kind of lend their strength to it. On the inside of the ship, the inside of the other ship, working with the crew together, you manage to kind of get the ropes fastened on. You're not kind of pulled snugly together, but the 2 ships are connected as it's still being sort of buffeted a little bit. Razier is kind of continuing to have to kind of adjust the Endeavour's position to try and keep the worst of the wind off this other ship, but it does seem to be, like I say, not tight, not snugly pulled in, but it is more or less secure at the moment.
Okay. So yeah, I think once the rope's secure, Sparrow's going to drop the bear form and just kind of keep an eye on everything as we approach these islands.
Yeah, you move kind of slowly but carefully in the direction of the of the islands. Would somebody like to make one last D100 roll?
You haven't, like.
Where's me? Look at that. So 16? 16. Oh no, we all died.
Let's say these things aloud.
It's all right, everything goes calm because we're in the eye of the storm.
Great.
I mean, couldn't have actually rolled much better in the circumstances. As the two ships kind of slowly and carefully, almost sort of limp their way to these outcroppings of sort of floating isles, and you kind of pull up alongside and prepare to sort of make anchor and try and render aid as best you can. The edge of the storm just seems to slightly recede, almost as if kind of caught in a strong gust itself, and is being pushed slightly away. As where you are, the wind is still picking up. There is still rain lashing down, but the ferocity of the storm over by these islands does seem to have subsided.
Yay.
We live.
Nice.
Until they kill us.
Yeah, as things kind of calm down a little bit, the older Air Genasi kind of exits through some doors at the rear of the main deck and kind of clambers out onto the top and starts kind of waving over towards the crew on the top deck of the Endeavour. Ahoy, ahoy! Your crewmate is on board.
I'll go up with him.
Yes, yes, him.
Twilight Endeavour, can we render any further assistance to you?
Fair winds, Captain.
Clear skies.
Captain Azora, I'm of the Marigold.
Fair winds, Captain. We see island ahead. Do you wish to dock with us for a moment? Just look over your ship.
I mean, we've lost our mainsail. We'd appreciate a tow to. You heading anywhere in the vicinity of Iridica? We were heading to we were heading to Celestia's anchorage.
Celestia's anchorage. We were heading to Valora's Reach ourselves. We can detour.
Valora's Reach would be fine.
You just need
honestly,
assistance.
Yes, just getting, if we can get into a city or town, we should be able to make our own repairs.
You're very welcome. Would you like to come aboard? Or would you prefer to remain on your own vessel?
Well, I think it would be better to stay on our own ship. I believe with and he basically goes on to explain that their ship is, because it is entirely sort of sail powered, without the main mast, any kind of towing would be a little bit hazardous, and the best thing to do would be almost to sort of suspend this other ship beneath the Endeavour like a gondola.
Okay.
He takes a moment to introduce you to his first mate / daughter, Faye, and his elderly Orcish light weaver, Hal. Mentions that they're transporting some shipment of ironwood from Clearly Atoll to the Windward Foundry at Celestia's anchorage, and that also they're transporting some sort of ironwood tree seedlings for the Windward Foundry to try and grow their own sort of little forest of ironwood to become a bit more self-sustaining. Yes, in fact, I've got a specialist who's with us, kind of overseeing the transport of the seedlings. I don't know if you might appreciate a bit of a more comfortable cabin on your ship if there is one to spare.
We have some new crew quarters that we can certainly offer you if it would be better.
Oh, that would probably be nice. and from down below you hear footsteps as heading up the steps from
Oh,
below. You see the short, quite rotund, dwarvish individual, thick, heavy goggles clamped over his eyes. No, that would be a...
You!
Oh no!
It's the fucking botanist!
Oh, from
I think I'd rather stay on this ship. Thank you very much.
No, no,
I'm
you
I'm
are,
perfectly happy
no,
down here.
no. I would like to request your specialist to board my ship. We have conversations to have.
I'm a botanist.
You are. I know what botany means.
Clearly not.
Yes, I do. I have a botanist aboard my ship. I like gesture to Leftfield. Botany kills people.
Hello, sorry, I'm not familiar with yourself. Dr. Gradius Stoutbrand.
Since when are you a
I'm-
doctor now?
I was always a doctor.
You were an intern.
No, I was not.
so is it a botanist or lobotomist?
Clearly, whoever you have fallen in with some awful companions.
Excuse me.
He is a fairly good judge of character, Captain. Perhaps you should let him aboard.
I don't know. He seems to be the only survivor of the Nexus laboratory now, considering that the doctor's Hades are dead.
Wait, what?
Yes. Hence, conversation.
Oh goodness.
I would like to know what you've been up to in the few months since we last saw each other.
Yeah.
Is he genuinely surprised at that, or?
Make an insight check.
Oh yeah, it's only a 9.
He seems to be unaware of the demise of his former colleagues.
At the very least, there's a nice bed. We can give you some booze. I would like a conversation. As captain of the Twilight Endeavour.
I've had conversations with you before, madam. They turn into fisticuffs.
I wouldn't say
I'm willing
every.
I'm willing to have a conversation as long as it remains such.
The captain promises to remain civil.
Civil? I promise there will be no fisticuffs. Civil.
She's the captain?
Yes, I am the captain now.
Oh, goodness.
I'm not a dog's body anymore, and you are very welcome to board my ship. Please.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I say, I insist.
Oh God, 5.
I'll tell you, you seem to be willing to offer us aid, and I appreciate that. I will pop over later today, perhaps, for a civilized drink, but I will be staying on this ship. Thank you very much.
Suit your fucking self. Well, Sparrow's going to just start giving orders to get the ship suspended below, whether we need to dock at the islands to do that safely instead of over the abyss, because I imagine that would be probably a better way to do this.
Yeah. I mean, you've already kind of moved over to the islands to act as sort of windbreak anyway. And it probably takes a couple of hours to make sure everything is completely secure, but you do manage to successfully, say, suspend the marigold underneath the Twilight Endeavour, much like a gondola. It will slow things down a little bit for the remainder of the journey.
We're not in a rush.
But you have come to the aid of this other ship. It is almost time to end the session. So I will say, for brevity's sake again, the Dr. Stoutbrand comes over during the evening. What would you like to talk to him about? Like I say, not necessarily role-playing it through, but just...
I think Sparrow will just generally just sort of inform him what they found at the Nexus lab. And just basically try and get a read on him as to whether he expected it or has heard anything about it in the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, he was completely unaware of the demise of his colleagues. Um, he does sort of reinforce the fact that he was the botanist of the lab. So the sort of the enhancements, the amplification serum that Dr. Haig was working on wasn't something that Dr. Stoutbrand was involved with, but just that he had a passing awareness of it being a job that was commissioned on behalf of the government of the Coral Kingdoms. But that's about all that he does have.
Hmm.
But his reasoning for being on the ship is that he is the specialist sort of ensuring the safe transport of the
Of the
iron
iron.
seedlings. Yeah.
All right. You seem to be doing well for yourself. Should we let bygones then?
I suppose as long as you're not planning any more violence, that would be.
All the violence was never on you.
I remember meeting that wall quite abruptly.
Oh, well.
Well, you survived. It's fine.
We did you a favour. If you'd stayed at that lab, you wouldn't be standing here right now. I'm sorry for your losses with your colleagues. I'm glad you're making well in the world. We'll see to it that you and your specimens get to where you need to be going in the meantime. And you are very welcome to take one of the more comfortable crew quarters if you would rather be a little less cramped. I even have a bath downstairs.
Thank you. I will stay in my hammock on board the Marigold, but I appreciate your hospitality, Captain. Thank you.
Thank you. Here's to fate then.
Okay. You, with your rescued ship in tow, you push on into the next day of the journey, and on the morning of the fourth day. Yes. Leftfield, you awake in your cabin to a voice.
Oh no. I don't want to. Can I just remain asleep?
Operative Leftfield. Has been 10 days since last communique. Twilight Endeavour's current destination and status of sundering medallions, please.
Yes, well, I stir from my sleep at this point, recognizing a familiar voice, a highly familiar voice. Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
You
no.
recognise that voice straight away.
And I know that the response must be instant. And so, even in my semi-wakeful state, I sit bolt upright, recalling a military discipline as I begin to answer. Yes, we are heading towards Aerolithican territory, towards a place called Valoris Reach. Status of the medals is currently unknown. Trying to disguise that lie in those truths. Go say that bit.
God damn
It's like,
it.
oh shit, speakerphone was on.
God damn it. I feel so betrayed.
Lord Commander Stormforge grows impatient. We shall consider sending assistance. The message just seems to end there.
Can I reply
Yeah.
or?
Yeah, you can always reply to her.
Mhm.
Sandy.
Persistence is not necessary. I'm working on it, and I'm close. Don't send me any blunderers, any pitherers. You know our science. Our art is exacting and requires exactitude.
Make a persuasion check.
Don't look at me.
No, definitely don't look at me.
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration. Okay, it's not terrible. It's... What is that? A 2.
Yeah.
16. Oh, it's going to be a high DC.
There is a pause.
Yeah, I can imagine there is.
It is not your call to make, operative. The time for exactitude grows short. You will hear from me again.
Oh, fuck you.
And it's where we will finish. Session
I need to go back and
as
look at that bit where
as
we left
left-
the.
Natural 20 when I need it,
as
guys.
Leftfield lies awake in their bunk with this conversation playing in their head.
I feel so betrayed.
Well,
Hey.
It didn't occur. Like I absolutely didn't occur to me that Leftfield would have been there for the medallion specifically. Like it did not. No, that's stupid to say it didn't occur to me, but it didn't. It didn't. Oh my god!
So yeah.
Oh dear.
This is complicated.
So thank
Oh
you.
dear.
Thank you
Thank
all
you,
for
Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
indulging in Silly
Thank
Fantasy
you.
World. Thank you everyone at home for watching. I know this has been a bit of a slow-paced, kind of more role-play heavy session. Next session we should be arriving at our intended destination, Valora's Reach, and we will see what awaits us there. But for now, thank you all for watching, whether it's at home live on Twitch or catch up on the VOD. And until next time, we love and appreciate you all. Take care and stay nerdy. Good night.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
So Elysium is lost, but Iridica is born. We're the ones who lived, we weathered the storm. The fire left the sky.